This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
Now at 7, the largest increase in reported COVID-19 deaths in Indiana as the virus continues to spread around the state.
It's an easy process, and it's not a hard job to do.
So many businesses are suffering because of COVID-19, but there are some that are still hiring. The line of work that's in need of more employees, how you can get a job.
Watch out for scams. You see emails coming through claiming there's a cure. You really don't want to read that email.
Busting myths and sorting through what's true about fighting the coronavirus, which products are safe and which are not. Welcome into the news at 7. I'm Amanda Starantino at the RTV6 studio.
I'm Mark Mullins at my temporary home studio as we are still practicing social distancing to stop the spread of COVID-19.
And we begin with weather tonight. It's a very warm and sunny evening across central Indiana, as you can see, but it is a Storm Team 6 alert day. The reason? There is a potential for severe weather here. Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory joins us with what you need to be planning for. Kevin.
And Amanda, we wait at this hour, and waiting with sunshine and temperatures around 80, not a bad thing. Let's talk about the timing. I think we still have quite a while before we see an active area of thunderstorms. 9 o'clock tonight to about 3 a.m. That 9 p.m. time is northern Indiana. Drops to the south from there. Damaging wind and large hail would be our main threats. How about those temperatures? 79 in Muncie, 76 in Indianapolis and Bloomington. Kokomo comfortable at 77, and you probably noticed a little bit of humidity in there today for the first time. Radar, nothing happening now. We'll wait for thunderstorms to drop from north to south. 81 in Gary, 80 in Lafayette. Temperatures down along the Ohio River, no warmer than really central Indiana. Through the evening hours, here's how it will play out. Our chance for thunderstorms increases north after 9 o'clock. Temperatures still hanging around 70 degrees by the time we get to 10 o'clock. Watch 9 to 11. You begin to see the line of storms dropping to the south by 1 a.m. into the I-70 area. I think the best chance for severe storms will be north and east of Indianapolis as we go into the early overnight hours. We'll talk about a big temperature change that's on the way and when that transition will be complete coming up.
The state reports the largest increase in COVID-19 deaths to date.
The Indiana State Department of Health confirms 34 more people have died due to the coronavirus. And to be clear, not all of those deaths actually occurred yesterday. The state says it reports deaths after they get the information, which could take multiple days. That means in total, 173 people have died in Indiana because of COVID-19. There are now 5,507 people who have tested positive for coronavirus in the state. That's an increase of 568 people from yesterday. And more than 28,700 have now been tested for the virus. Here in Indiana, men are dying at a higher rate than women from COVID-19. 63% of the deaths related to coronavirus have been men. About 37% have been women. The numbers also show that 38% of those who have died were 80 years old or older. 30% of the deaths are occurring in people in between the 70 and 79 age range. People in their 60s make up 19% of the deaths. And still, no one younger than 30 has died from COVID-19 in Indiana.
And a reminder, Indiana's stay-at-home order has been extended for another 2 weeks. It now runs through Monday, April 20th. The order was originally supposed to end today, but again, it's now in place until April 20th. That's why the streets are so empty, and that means the state is telling you to stay home, but there are a few exceptions. You can go to a job deemed essential. You can go outside to walk or exercise. Just make sure you stay separated from other people. You can also go to get groceries, medicine from a pharmacy, or get takeout if a restaurant is providing that service. And with the stay-at-home order still in place, small businesses and restaurants around Indiana are hurting. RTV6's Cameron Riddle covered the governor's news conference at the State House. One of the main topics, the steps being taken to protect Indianapolis and the rest of Indiana's economy.
Well, good evening. As the days go by, it is harder and harder to find an industry that has not been impacted by the economy stopping coronavirus pandemic. Of course, as we know, restaurants and small businesses were some of the first to feel that pressure. And tonight, Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett wants Hoosiers to know that help is on the way, and it's coming in the form of millions of dollars in rapid relief assistance. That help is coming in at least $1 million from the loan capital contributed by the Capital Improvement Board. That has now been earmarked for the food and beverage industry. Additional help is coming from the Indianapolis Local Public Improvement Bond Bank, which has contributed $500,000 toward the goal, and an additional $1 million is being committed by Anthem. All of this has now reached a total of $3.7 million. All of this already raised towards the city's goal of raising $10 million in rapid relief fund for Indianapolis businesses and restaurants. At the State House, I'm Cameron Riddle, RTV6.
Cameron, thank you. As more people stay home, the demand for grocery delivery services like Instacart and Shipt are at an all-time high. In order to keep up, many of those companies are looking to hire new shoppers. RTV6's Megan Sanctorum is working to find out how this service works and how you can apply.
If you've tried to use grocery delivery services lately, you may have noticed a longer wait time than normal. So now several companies like Instacart are looking to hire thousands of additional shoppers. Whether it's for convenience or because of health concerns, more and more people are relying on grocery delivery services. A representative for Instacart says order volume is up 150%, and their app has 7 times more new daily downloads than normal. So now the delivery service is looking to hire. Shoppers are able to pick their own hours and even pick which order requests to fill.
You can look through and you can actually see, kind of how big the order is, what the payment is, what the tip is.
Micah Huber is a local Instacart shopper.
I do it as a supplement to my full-time job on the weekends and, some mornings.
She says it's a great option for anyone who's healthy and looking for work.
You don't really have to set hours. They just send you notifications as to when there are batches available, and then you just, look at them, and if you want to take it, you go.
A spokesperson for Instacart declined an interview, but they tell us they plan to hire 300,000 new shoppers nationwide. 50,000 of them just started last week. They're also implementing new safety measures. Beginning next week, Instacart will offer free health and safety kits for employees. They'll include masks, hand sanitizer, and a thermometer. Huber says the job helps to pay the bills while allowing her to help others.
I've had some really awesome customers recently, especially since this pandemic started, that have left enormous tips that are really appreciated.
Working for you, Megan Sanctorum, RTV6.
Thank you, Megan. In order to work for Instacart, you must be at least 18 years old, have reliable transportation, and access to a smartphone. We have much more information about how to apply posted on our website. Well, for more than a year, RTV6 has made it our commitment to connect you to jobs and the resources to get those jobs.
And even though COVID-19 has many places closed, there are still a number of businesses still hiring. Let's get to the Hiring Hoosiers job feed now. We start with a company called Nice Pack. The New York-based wet wipe producer will hire more than 100 employees in Plainfield and Mooresville. The hiring need is in response to the demand for cleaning and hygiene products. The company is looking for both temporary and full-time employees.
Walmart plans to hire 2,000 people at its Indiana stores. The base pay starts at up to $17 per hour. Walmart plans to hire 2,000 people. The base pay, again, starting at $17 per hour.
A spokesperson for Meijer tells us they are actively looking to hire people for immediate positions at their local stores. Meijer is hoping to hire as many as 30 to 40 additional employees to fill those needs. Many of the new employees would be in charge of stocking shelves and helping with inventory.
Aldi is also hoping to immediately fill multiple positions. Employees will be hired in as seasonal, and they can start as soon as their qualifications are verified.
And Kroger is looking to hire around 10,000 workers across the country to fill immediate needs in their stores.
We have links for you to apply to all these positions up right now on hiringhoosiers.com. Plus, while you're there, you can look at the Hiring Hoosiers job board. There are dozens of other positions you can apply for as well.
In the wake of the coronavirus, there has been a flood of bogus claims and fake cures floating around on the internet. RTV6's Stephanie Wade is working for you tonight to sift through the noise and let you know what will and won't help you.
Now that many of us are spending more time at home, on the computer, surfing the internet, You can't get far before seeing something about the coronavirus. The CDC is now warning of fake claims or cures that can protect you against the virus. We recruited Eric Smart, a pharmaceutical expert, to sort through the noise with us and spot which products are safe and legal and which are scams.
There's some good information out there, and as usual, there's a lot of questionable information. Dietary supplements are generally over-touted, so you're going to hear tons and tons of claims being made around taking this supplement or this vitamin, and it's really not doing anything.
Beyond a normal regimen of dietary supplements like vitamin C or zinc, Smart says there's not much indication anything else is going to help protect you against COVID-19. He says he's seen people mixing active ingredients found in medications, and that can be very dangerous.
And you can actually find those ingredients over the counter in different products, and they're utilizing those.
Another solution swirling around the internet.
People think, oh, I'll take CBD and it's going to be a cure-all. And that's not the case. It has real therapeutic capabilities, but in this instance, that is not one of them.
The same goes for cleaning products when trying to disinfect your home. A local pesticide company giving us this graphic to show you which products are actually dangerous to mix together. As for using face masks in public,
it tends to decrease transmission because if you have it and you're breathing out, people can be exposed to that. But if you want to reduce the probability of you getting it, wear gloves.
Smart recommends wearing gloves every time you leave your house. But remember to throw them away after being out. And wash your hands immediately when arriving home. Bottom line, if you see things on social media or from a friend, verify. Take the time to do research before making conclusions.
We will get through this.
Working for you, Stephanie Wade, RTV6.
Thank you, Steph. And you can also find helpful information on the CDC's website about fighting the coronavirus. RTV6 and United Way of Central Indiana announced a partnership today to help raise money for organizations that serve people and families in Indiana and have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, RTV6 and the United Way are working together to increase donations to the Central Indiana Community Economic Relief Fund and tell the stories of how those dollars make an impact on the community. The Relief Fund was formed March 13th. All donations to the fund will go directly to the organizations that are serving those in need. You can donate to the Central Indiana Community Economic Relief Fund via text or online. You can text HELP 2020 to 91999. You can also visit COVID19CERF.org. We have everything you need to know about COVID-19 in Indiana right now on our website, theindychannel.com. You'll find the latest numbers from the Indiana State Health Department and ways Hoosiers are working together to get through this difficult situation and the businesses that are still open to serve you.
Many people have a huge dinner every year during Easter weekend, and with the stay-at-home rules, it may mean you and your household are on your own. We'll show you the restaurants trying to help make Easter dinner easy for you. The RTV6 app.
RTV6 working for you.
Well, Easter weekend is usually a time for big family gatherings and a huge meal to mark the holiday. This year, those get-togethers will certainly be a bit smaller.
But some area restaurants are ready to make sure that a great Easter dinner is easy. Brad Brown shows us how.
The Cunningham Restaurant Group's portfolio includes some of the most popular tables in Central Indiana, from burgers to family dining to casual cocktails, and most of them have made the transition to being takeout only.
Most of the orders are being prepaid and doing the curbside option, so that's been pretty smooth. I think we're now getting into that flow after a week or so of doing this. We're getting into that flow of what the new norm is for the next few weeks, and so we're trying to maintain that.
With a wide variety of menus and concepts in the mix, Cunningham's staff has been able to adjust quickly to the changing demands of current times.
Obviously trying to figure out what are the dishes that people like. We came out and introduced an abbreviated menu, but at that point, we also had some interest in other menu items, and we've added those along the way.
And now they're helping families put together one of the signature holiday meals on the calendar. Cunningham has assembled an Easter dinner for carryout. From the ham, the sides, even a carrot cake for dessert. These award-winning chefs have it all covered.
We knew that many of our guests would be extremely disappointed by not having that Easter present. So we were looking for ways, how could we help accommodate that need? We knew that people would be struggling getting the pieces of their dinner anyway if they were doing it for their families, and we have the access to those supplies.
So even though we can't gather around their tables to mark the occasion, that doesn't mean you have to work hard for a great Easter experience.
It's that community that is coming out that trusts us, that's giving us that message that they still want our business, and they still want to dine with us.
The Cunningham Group announced on its website this afternoon they have sold out of their Easter dinners, but they do have takeout and delivery menus available at 21 restaurants all over central Indiana. There are several other establishments in the area that are doing Easter takeout for this weekend. We have a list of those for you right now under the We're Open Indy tab on our website at theindychannel.com. Working for you, Brad Brown, RTV6.
And I've got a classic Indiana forecast for you, from shorts today to a heavy coat by the end of the work week. We'll talk about the thunderstorms that will mark the transition coming up. And welcome back to the news at 7, from my house to your house. Hopefully you had a good day. This is our home studio here, and I've got control of my weather computer. I can run all the graphics from here, do videos, update radio information. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm in control here. Just to let you know, I'll be downtown in the studio tonight at 11 because of the possibility of severe storms. Stare at that. Open your window. Maybe they're already open to the warm temperatures that have been in the upper 70s to low 80s. It was Lafayette today that had temperatures all the way into the low 80s. Indy missed the mark. We won't be as warm during the day tomorrow, but we'll be in the 70s. I show you this broken line of thunderstorms from central Michigan back into north central Illinois. What's there now will drop into northern Indiana and central Indiana between 9 and about 3 o'clock in the morning. This will be a slow process. 80 in Lafayette still, 80 in Sullivan. Other than that, temperatures still way above the average of 61 degrees for this time of year. We've had a nice breeze and lots of sunshine. The thunderstorm threat is greatest as far as damaging wind and hail potential from near Peru to Marion, Hartford City, and Portland and Jay County northeast. Rest of central Indiana, we've got the slight risk for severe storms. Damaging wind and large hail would be the main threats. Don't write on your TV, but circle that area from about midnight to 2 or 3 a.m. That's the most likely time for the rain and thunderstorms. 9 to 11, there's the dropping line of thunderstorms moving south. It will clear central Indiana before you wake up tomorrow morning. Any of these thunderstorms may be strong with damaging wind and large hail. Our Storm Shield app is free, and it's a great tool. It will wake you up. 74 tomorrow. We're dry, but tomorrow night, the chance for thunderstorms returns. A few of those could be severe. And as you look here, you'll notice that temperatures over the next several days will change quite a bit. By the end of the week, temperatures will only be in the 40s for highs. Want to show you the 7-day forecast? There it is. 47 Friday, weekend rain with the potential for rain around in 60 degrees on Easter Sunday. So it may be a little soggy then. One more day in the 70s. We'll take that, and then cooler.
I'm Dave First with another RTV6 Senior Salute, honoring the outgoing spring sport athletes in our area, and a shout out to Brownsburg High School's Alex Freeman, the Bulldogs distance runner. No question, he was in it for the long haul, a spot away from qualifying for state a year ago, and after a fantastic cross-country season, the coaching staff is really looking forward to seeing him top his PR in the 1600. So an RTV6 Senior Salute to Alex and all of the spring sport athletes. If you'd like to nominate someone, email me at dave.first@WRTV.com.
Thanks for making RTV6 your choice for news tonight.
Join us again for the news at 11. The list is next. Have a great evening. Good night.